Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to review this fountain pen called Osprey Milanos. This is actually a sample that I received from the company Osprey Pens. The pens from this company are available with a huge selection of flex nib. And here we have a feed that is designed specially to work with a Zebra G Nib. Fountain pens that work with Zebra G Nibs are difficult to find because these nibs are typically used with pen holders like this. You're supposed to dip the pen nib into an ink bottle and draw with it. But now you have the flexibility of using a nib with a fountain pen. So this is more convenient because you don't have to refill the ink by dipping the pen nib into an ink bottle anymore because it comes with an ink converter. So now you can draw for long periods of time without interruption from having to reload ink. And when the pen nib wears down, you can replace the pen nib very easily because these replacement nibs are very easy to find. The price of the pen will depend on the nib you choose. So if you go with the standard fountain pen nib without flex, these are the different options. The price starts from $70 US. If you go with the pen that has the flex nib, these are the different flex nib options. Let's choose Zebra G Titanium. The price starts from $82 US. The pens are also available in many different colors. The design for this pen that I have here is the black chase design, and on the surface you can see this grid pattern. There is some sort of texture. From what I can see, the lines are not perfectly straight in the sense that this line seems to be tilted slightly. I'm not sure if that is intentional, probably not because it looks a bit weird to me. So this is the gold colored clip. There is a ball here which can roll. This pen cap, by the way, can be posted behind. I usually don't use my fountain pens with the cap. The ink converter included is the screw-on type ink converter, and this is a piston ink converter. The nib and the feed can be removed easily. Just hold tight, twist slightly, and pull this out. Depending on the nib option you choose, the pen may come with a piece of rubber so that you can wrap the nib and the feed with the rubber to pull it out easily. It's also to protect your fingers. So this is how the feed looks. And this is the standard Zebra G Nib. I'm not sure if you can see clearly, but there is this extrusion inside the barrel. That's to help you align the nib and the feed. So you can put this back very easily. So this is a fountain pen you can dismantle completely for thorough cleaning. I'll be using platinum carbon ink today. Only use inks that mention they are safe for use in a fountain pen. Do not use India inks in fountain pens. Zebra G Nibs can create or draw really fine lines. And this is the flex. Oops. So if you want to flex, you have to go a bit slower. And this is very good line variation. You can get really thin and thick lines. Just make sure you draw slower. Alright, let me draw something real quick while I talk more about the performance. This is a spiral bound sketchbook with watercolor paper. So this paper texture is cold press, and when you use paper like this with really sharp nibs, you have to draw a bit slower. You have to draw slower because the texture of the paper may catch the pen nib, and sometimes it may create splatter. So this is not a pen for people who want to draw fast. This is a pen for people who like to draw with fine lines. I'm someone who draws fast, so I'm not sure if this pen is suitable for me. This pen is definitely great for people who do calligraphy or for people who like to draw with very thin lines. So far I've not used the flex yet, so you can see all my lines, they are just thin. Where the flex is used to is you may want to use thicker lines to draw the exterior of the building. So you can press down a bit harder to get those thicker lines. By the way, don't tilt the pen too low because the feet may actually touch the paper and that will put ink on the paper. You do need more care when drawing with extra fine nibs like this. Zebra G nibs are quite popular for drawing comics because of the lines this nib can produce. You can have really good control over the lines. You can draw very precisely with nibs like this. I'm someone who likes to draw with fine nibs, but not extra fine nibs. If you are someone who prefers to draw with thicker lines, this pen is definitely not suitable for you. And as mentioned, if you're someone who likes to draw fast, this pen is also not suitable for you. Let's add some people on the side. So this is a pen that can draw details like this, very small details like this, very easily. Let's draw a bit faster and see what happens. So I'm going to flex the nib here to draw this shelter or this tent here. I accidentally introduced this straight stroke because I held the pen too low, so the pen feet actually touched the paper. Let me show you what happens if you do that. See? So when the pen feet touches the paper, you're going to get thick lines like this. You may be able to use this for your drawing, but just take note of that. You don't want to have straight lines where you don't want straight lines. Ink flow seems alright, it's just that when you want thicker lines, you have to go a bit slower. So I went ahead to outline the boundary. Extra fine nibs like this will work better on smoother paper, such as hot pressed watercolor paper or just smooth paper. I'm not sure if I like the design of this pen, but the drawing performance, it's definitely fantastic. You don't expect anything less from a Zebra G Nib. So this type of nibs are great for precision work, for illustrators, for comic artists, and being able to draw this whole sketch without having to refill or reload the ink, it's really convenient. If you're interested to get this pen, you can check out the links that I have for you in the video description below. I hope this review is helpful. Thanks for watching. See you again.